Hi, in this video I want to make the point that sex is really a mystery. Now, we think that we know quite a lot about sex, but the truth is there's much more to it. Actually, we say that there are mysteries to do with sex. And when we mean mysteries, we mean things that are unknown, that haven't been discovered by the common human being. So sex really is an enigma, is a mystery, is something that we have to decipher for ourselves. Now, controlling the sexual force, for example, corresponds to one of those mysteries of sex. Now, the mysteries of sex could encompass so many things. And one of those things is a use for the sexual energy beyond that which we already know. And what we already know is procreation, and then an infra use of that sexual energy. So, say for example, using the sexual energy to win influence, to using it in business, using it in advertising, using it in espionage, using it as a tool or as a means to get something material or to win some sort of influence, using it in a type of revenge, using it for entertainment, using it in ways that that it wasn't really intended to be used for. So those are the things we already know. We know that they don't really bring much. They don't really bring anything new, anything creative, anything extraordinary. There's nothing mysterious, nothing unknown, nothing superior really about them. But within the sexual energy there is something superior, there is something unknown, there is something mysterious, marvellous, something that can take us to different heights of understanding, of consciousness, of awareness, different ways of being that until now we have known very little about. So I just want to impart in this video that there are mysteries to do with sex. And one of those mysteries is what the sexual energy can do for us in an internal way. How we know the sexual energy creates outside of ourselves in the form of a newborn child. But what can it do within us? How can it create within us? How can it create another body within our internal structure, or another structure? Because the sexual energy is very powerful. It can create or it can destroy. So what can it destroy in us? What can it create beyond what our eyes can only see? Okay, so besides that, sex itself is a mystery. We all have to work out how to tame our own sexual energy, our own impulses, how to control it, how to not allow that sex be a sword that wounds us terribly. Because the sexual energy is like that. It's a sword, really. It's a sword that if we use it wisely, intelligently, it can do us great good. But if we don't use it wisely, intelligently, it's a sword and it can harm us terribly. So the sexual energy is a marvellous, very powerful instrument. It all depends on how we use it. And how to use it correctly is one of those mysteries to do with sex. So unfortunately we're all by ourselves. We all have to work out really how that sexual energy should be correctly used in our life. How we should relate to it correctly. Because if we relate to it incorrectly, it just brings havoc, disaster, pain, suffering, more hardship, more difficulty to our life. Okay, so that's one of the mysteries to do with sex. So that's what I wanted to impart to you in this video, is that what you know about sex is not all there is to it. There are mysteries. Just imagine, for example, where does it come from? Where does that sexual creative power come from? Really within it is a great intelligence. There's a great marvellous force. How it can bring all that matter, multiply all that matter in an intelligent, ordered way to produce something so intelligent, so full of life, so amazing. And in that is a sexual energy. The sexual energy is behind all of that. How amazing it really is, and we know very little about that that amazement, about that energy, the origin of it, where it really comes from. Okay, so I just wanted to make you think in this video. In the subsequent videos I'll be talking more about that. Okay, thanks for watching.